like her future is going to be something along the lines of Alyssa Mercante.
Let's go to the most ungrateful bitch in history. I'm sure you saw this video being passed around, but here we go. Let's take a look at this. They, them.
Am I the only one whose narcissistic parent would show up to every single event I was ever involved in? This is one of those weird ones where I always felt like speaking about this behavior negatively could be perceived in the wrong way. Like my parent was just being supportive, and how lucky was I to have a parent who always showed up. Boo.
Yep.
Boo. But did you also feel like sometimes it was a bit excessive, especially if it was a bit more of a repetitive thing where maybe I was doing the same thing on multiple days in a row? Like, you do not have to attend every one. And what makes
this is giving Colin Kaepernick energy.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Oh no, I was adopted by great parents, but they're white.
Right.
Yeah.
And what makes this lean more towards the negative, in my opinion, in terms of behavior, is that if I ever didn't want them to show up to every single showing of something, that was considered to be disrespectful. It was very much that taking me out of school for lunch, sort of picking me up and dropping me off everywhere I went energy, where on the surface, it seems very convenient, very thoughtful even, but it's a pattern of controlling behavior, I think, for narcissistic parents that prevented me from practicing independence and developing relationships outside of my immediate family.
Oh my goodness. No self-awareness. Calling her parents narcissistic for supporting her and not realizing that she's the one that's looking like the narcissist here.
You know what she reminds me of? I feel like her future is going to be something along the lines of Alyssa Mercante. Like she's giving that kind of energy where everyone's the piece of shit and she's the angel.
I could see that.
But also this little shit, I was saying this on Twitter the other day, this little shit is just an androgynous piece of shit who's just been brainwashed into thinking these ways, and that is the future. And it's sad.
What it sounds like to me is that she was wanting to either interact with people that her parents wouldn't approve of or do things that her parents wouldn't approve of. And that's her problem, because otherwise, why do you care if your parents are there? You know, maybe, and judging by the fact that she seems to be very brainwashed by this they, them androgynous ideology, yeah, it just sounds like, oh, I wanted to do things I wouldn't want my parents to see.
Well, maybe don't do it.
Yeah.
Does she win? Does she win the award for most ungrateful child in history? I mean,
she has to compete with Colin, but yes.
Yeah, she's competing with Colin Kaepernick. It's neck and neck. Get her off the screen. She looks like she wants to write a hit piece about me.